Limbo. Hello and welcome to 7 Inc. episode 7. And my name is Eleanor. I will be the keeper today. And these are my wonderful players.
Hi.
This time we don't have Dean, but we do have Tim. At least not for now. Dean will come or join us later, hopefully. For now, I will do a little recap of last session, of session 6. So,
Ah.
hello! We're already streaming, by the way.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Alright, talk about the devil. He's here. So, you can join in Roll20. I will do a recap. So, last time on episode 6, the investigators found themselves in, quite a pickle. They were arrested and brought to the Kripke prison. There, they got to know how it is to be treated as a criminal. They experienced normal prisoner life and also heard about a couple of different things. One of which was a group of prisoners that were always talking about, they were very nice, very threatening as well, but spreading the word of lawyers that are very good and that if you need anything, you can get to them and get the help. Yeah, the investigators didn't think much of it and went on about their days and their plan, which is basically to buy time, find out everything about the prison they can, and in the meantime, let their lawyers do their work and try to get them out. Yeah, that will take a while, and until then, Arthur, who was in his prison cell alone, found out that he's gonna be joined by a man named Jeffrey T. Hudson, or T, as people called him, who was a murderer in the prison. He killed multiple people prior to being arrested, and then when once in the prison, he killed multiple ones as well. Arthur was being mocked as being the the poor guy who will get the joy of sharing a cell with T. However, the group came up with a plan, and Arthur was put into isolation for not for no determined time yet, to be safe from T. Once T arrived, Patrick and Takoda, you guys heard how T, or Jeffrey T. Hudson, was bragging about his good lawyers and how they helped him get back into prison and not get punished any worse. And this is kind of where we will start. The reason I say kind of is because we will have a little bit of a time skip. Arthur, you have been in isolation for 3 days. You spend most of your days in a very small cell, and sometimes you get the privilege of getting out, using a bathroom, eating a bit, and reading a book. You have 2 books. One you do not speak the language of, so you gotta read the same one over and over. Patrick and Takoda, you guys are spending your days normally. And correct me if I'm wrong, you probably try to stick close a little bit to David, the nice guy with his big bulky friends are that are promoting these good lawyers because you're safe with them. Would you do that, or would you rather stay away from them?
say we hear him bragging about the lawyers, the good lawyers that he has.
Yep.
So we see him now that he is out of isolation. Is this kind of man close to the other guys?
Over the days, you can see him. You can see T always hanging out with David and the others. So these big muscle, sorry. So these big muscly guys who look so threatening are just peaceful, chilling on their own, and you know that they all have connections with these lawyers and are also trying to help others build the same connections.
The thing is, how good that all here. They helping also Mr. T, who it seems killed a lot of people. It's not like, hey, we are that peaceful and we help everybody, even this serial killer.
This serial killer also seems to be quite a nice dude. He
They're always nice.
he doesn't do anything bad. He's acting like a big softy, essentially. He's like 2 meters tall, super big, wide, and his voice sounds like a thunderstorm. But he is very nice. He takes care of the flowers in the gardens, talks to everyone nicely, and if anyone threatens anyone else, he just stands between them. He doesn't threaten anyone, he doesn't hit anyone. He seems to be like the perfect criminal inmate in the prison. Just peaceful. It is up to you if you... It is up to you what group you stick to, or if you don't stick to any group. It is a prison, though. You would know that it would be bad to be alone.
Would
The music
say
is probably
Patrick
perfect.
would stick more to the people we spoke last, so they got arrested on the same event.
So like the truck driver and stuff.
Right.
Okay, you stick with Randy. Okay. Takoda. What's your play?
I'm interested in this Mr. T because I got a lot of informations. I'm really suspicious about this guy. I know that I definitely can. I question him. I mean, I see him the last year, like you explained, that he's. It seems a really nice guy.
Mhm.
And then I'm remembering all the cases he kills people, and
Yeah.
and that even the high security girl won't. Sorry.
Oh, good. We all kind of sick.
Yeah.
I'm looking sick good.
My appearance is sick.
Sorry, Corona. That he also not really remember stuff he did. So there is this. So I'm interested. I'm hanging out with David and the bulky guys.
Okay, so you guys do a party split. Alright. So, over the last 3 days, you get to know the people, or mostly get comfortable with them, in the way that you have this group mentality that nothing's gonna happen to anyone if you stick together. Now, Theodore. Oh wait, not yet. During the 4th day, you guys haven't seen Arthur for 3 days now, and during the 4th day, after outside time, and you all go back into the prison from the yard, you walk past T's cell, and you can see Arthur in it. Arthur, you have been let out of isolation. You guys see him before he gets to the cell. You can.
He flees the scene.
Arthur's like, I'm gonna dip. Okay, you guys can say something to Arthur, or
No, don't worry. He's
let
a
him
really
die.
nice
You.
teddy bear. He doesn't hurt anybody. Don't worry. I mean, we can't stop. I can't just say again that he needs to be in isolation. And
You guys did your best, and you got 3
We did
days,
our
which is
best.
a lot.
That's really a lot. So, Arthur, you have 3 days to be alive, and he kills you now. I'm so sorry.
Wait, 3 more days and how many days until the lawyers get us out?
You don't know that. They told you it's maybe gonna take a while.
Are you okay, buddy?
This is the first time you can see each other after in like 4 days.
I'm okay. Mostly bored to death.
Well, now you get some nice inmate again.
Yeah, and I can get beat to death. Which is
It
This
seems
is bad.
he's kind of a nice guy. When I didn't know the cases he killed people, and that was a lot. I can't even imagine him hurting any fly, so it's kind of strange. Well, hey, maybe I get some information when he kills you. I get the information, so it's a win-win. We win-lose, high risk, high reward, stuff like
Wow.
that.
Cheers, mate.
Just don't threaten him.
Nah, I won't do.
See, can I do
Alright.
something? I can't do stuff.
He is approaching from behind you. He's getting closer to the cell.
Do I know Teen because I was in a group with Dave?
Yeah,
It's
for
kinda
sure.
So
You talked with him about like mostly the weather, some plans, some outfits that are not existent there in the prison. Like just small talk.
When he arrives, I would like to like look at him how his like what's it called body language. His body language is when he sees me back in the cell, his cell.
Well, do you, Takoda, and Patrick just let him see Arthur, or do you do something before he sees him?
I have no idea what we could do.
the thing is, when we try something, it looks kind of suspicious. We just let him know that we are. I mean, we still stay on Arthur's cell because we are neighbors anyway, and we know Arthur. So I just let him know that Arthur is also a kind of nice guy. So
Guy who picked a
Okay,
fight
so
with,
what exactly are you saying?
mentally.
I would probably just say to calm, to break the ice. Oh, hey T. I probably know him that much that I can call him like that. And your inmate is here. You're not alone anymore. And then I'm watching his body language, and then when he goes in, you do that too. I'm not that good at that, but you are better. But maybe I can see something because
do I
at
have to roll?
least know him a bit.
You
Roll
don't have
psychology?
to roll. You can see him, like, kind of looking over your shoulder, Takoda, in the
I'm
cell,
not that big.
and he's just like, to you, Arthur. Hi, nice to meet you.
You said that to me.
Yeah. Excited to finally not be alone.
Nice to have someone to talk to in the nights.
He enters the cell and he's like, yeah, I think the same thing.
Is it a bunk bed or is it like 2 beds?
Bunk.
Do you sleep on top or at the bottom? I don't mind.
Me neither. He looks at you up and down. Well, I'm taller. I could get up faster than you.
Okay, I'll take the bottom one day.
Amazing.
I would like hold my hand out to shake his hand. I'm Arthur Phelps, by the way.
Jeffrey T. Hudson. And he would shake your hand. But you can just call me T.
Will do, T.
The cells, Takoda and Patrick, you get inside as well?
Yeah.
Right. So the doors of the cells, or the cell doors, all close. And T immediately just looks at you, Arthur,
Oh, no.
and climbs up the bed. Just lays down.
I would
Maybe it
then
was
lay-
the thing. He closed you. He saw you straight in the eyes and goes to bed. That was a sign of love. I can feel it.
Arthur?
I
What do you
would
do?
I'll lie down in my bed.
Arthur?
Mhm.
You notice that you can't really... For such a big guy, he is making awfully little sounds. He's not like breathing heavy or snoring or doing anything suspicious.
Be a quiet sleeper.
Jackpot.
Arthur, you realize it's suspiciously quiet. You can roll for listening.
Oh god.
Oh my
what's-
god.
uh,
I mean, I was
I'm good
definitely
in
not
listening.
sleeping this night.
That's a regular success. Arthur, during the night, you decide to actually pay attention. You really focus on it. And from the bunk bed above you, you can't hear a single sound. Nothing. For a moment, you don't know if you're actually maybe alone in the cell.
Does the cell have a sink?
Yes.
Okay, then I would get up and drink something from the sink, like quietly, so I don't wake him if he's asleep or.
Arthur, you like get out of your thinking and you move to the sink. What do you do?
I just mainly want, when I turn around, I just want to like take a quick look at the top bunk bed.
As you go to the sink and you just
And-
yeah, pretend to do something, you look back, T's standing right before you.
So sorry, did I wake him?
He's not saying anything.
You okay, T?
They're coming to get you.
Who is?
You can hear loud banging against the metal cells on both your cells, on both your cell and Patrick and Dakota's. As, prison guards wake you up and say, "It's time to get up. Takoda Eichbaum, Arthur Phelps, and Patrick McAllister. Your lawyers are here. They want to talk now." They unlock your cells, and T just takes a step to the side.
I would slowly go like towards him and just like whisper to him like, who's coming for me?
Well, the prison guards. They're here. You should go.
I'll go.
Okay. You leave the cell. Arthur and the rest of you, you can just see T standing right next to it, waving goodbye.
It's like goodbye waving, but like, oh, that's a nice goodbye. Or is it like your short hair on the neck are just straight up and you're feeling a cold shower
It,
on
it,
the
it
body?
seems normal. He looks like a big teddy bear. He just
Oh,
spawns behind you, apparently. Okay.
Hey Arthur, everything okay? Why is he also awake and standing?
he seems a slightly bit off.
Didn't
You
even
think?
hear him get up.
I didn't even hear him get up. He was standing behind me.
Well, I'm really really glad and the lawyers are here and we get you in a private cell for the 3 days.
Well, he told me shortly before the guards arrived that someone's coming for me.
That
He
made
tell
me
you
feel better.
who?
Well, after I asked him when the guards arrived, he just said the guards.
Now
So
we can
keep your eyes and ears open.
already doing it.
Okay.
So I need to piss shortly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I'm wary of the guards.
Okay. There's a total of 4 guards. One leading your way, 2 on your sides, and 1 behind you. You are all 3, like, pushed into a group, and all of them have batons and probably other stuff. It's pretty dark. You can't tell too much what's on them.
Can
I
I
would-
see if Arthur is suspicious something is gonna happen?
Nah, try to hide. It's mostly just like looking up and down, like taking note where their weapons are, what kind of weapons they have. If they have like some like unusual like stuff.
If they have what?
Like, if they have like some unusual like, let's say like tattoos or something like that.
Nah, they just seem normal. Maybe a bit mean, because they didn't have to wake up like probably a dozen prisoners to get you guys out. But other than that, just prison guards.
Is it late in the night or is it still?
It's like in the middle of the night. It's like 3 o'clock.
Okay, so Patrick will be a bit suspicious, so doesn't really make sense that in the middle of the night some lawyers want to talk to us.
I'm ready.
Right. So you're being brought through the prison in the middle of the night to talk to your lawyers. And you, Arthur, you recognize the direction that you're heading because you're walking towards the office of Samantha Kripke, the chief warden. And you, yeah, unless any of you have questions or anything, you arrive. You stand before the door to her office. Arthur, you are the only one that knows it. And one of the guards opens it. Inside, you can see a bunch of people. Samantha Kripke being one of them. Then a couple of lawyers. Arthur, you know one. And Takoda, you know one. They're your lawyers. But also, you can see one stranger to you guys, which... Oh, wait, give me a second. Ah, okay. And then Samantha, or like the woman in the room, she like stands up and looks behind you. Anyone with you? Here? No? Okay. Just get in.
Are there seats or?
There's seats. There's multiple like very cheap metal seats there. Metal chairs.
Yeah, I'd sit down.
You're sitting there too.
Okay.
Nothing to do there.
Samantha would look at all of you and at your lawyers, and she'd say, "So, I now have a better understanding of all of your guys' situation. I was thoroughly enlightened, you could say. The judges are still deciding, but I'm not gonna lie or keep you on the fence here. It's looking good. You're gonna get out. All of you. However, we're still waiting on someone to seal this whole deal. One person's missing. This
Who is
person will be another lawyer. There'll be like your future representative. Someone to stick around with you to ensure that what you did was in fact an accident. That you are not murderers.
Yeah, we are not.
Very friendly organization decided to stand up for you and help.
Knock,
All
knock.
of your lawyers are... You can hear knocking on the door.
So we
Talking
get the
about
babysitter.
the devil. She's like whispering, yes. And the door opens. Theodore, describe your character, please.
The door would swing widely open when a man appears. Very tall, like 1 meter 75. Can't tell you how much inch that is because the system behind that. But yeah, he's coming in with his smiling face, brown suit, fitting his brown hair, brown beard, and his brown briefcase in his hand. He's taking a look at the people inside, nodding to the prison guards, and moving forward to the other lawyers, shaking the hands of them and whispering in their ears some stuff.
Samantha explains again. She stands up as well, shakes your hand. My name is Samantha Kripke, the chief warden of this fine prison.
Ah, wonderful. Nice to meet you. I'm Theodore Brown, the new lawyer here, sent from the White Light to Peace organization. You know, the US lore system behind that? Don't you?
You are all familiar with the... At least you've heard of With Light to Peace. It's basically Greenpeace of this world. If you don't know what that is, helping children, feeding the whales, building schools for the children, just doing environmentally good stuff, helping people, helping animals, helping innocent people in prison. And this seems to be one of their representatives, or at least someone that works with them in some sort of way.
With a bright smile, I would go straight to the prisoners, and I would like to shake the hand of like everyone sitting there, starting by Takoda, moving them to Patrick and Arthur at least.
Hi, Takoda, my name. Thank you for your help.
Wonderful. No problem at all, Theodore. We will bring you out of this in no time. Would move to the other
Like,
one.
Holy shit.
My name is Patrick.
I
Giving
feared
a firm
something.
handshake.
Nice to meet you, Patrick. I guess that's according to the stuff I read about you. It's going to be no problem at all. With a grinning smile, I would move next to Arthur. Ah, and you. I've read a bit about you. I guess that's kind of interesting. We have to talk soon.
That'll be a joy.
Indeed.
So you're our probation officer?
Yeah, read it. So, I'm interested in what you have to tell me. So we can figure the best plan out to bring it back to society.
Samantha would interrupt and she would say, "You will all have the time to talk later, as you, Theodore, are now permitted to walk the grounds of the cryptic prison as you please. You can engage in conversations with these three as much as you want, and up to your own judgment, you can also go into the prison yard outside whenever there's time for that. You can join your three co-workers or clients in the canteen whenever you please, and also in the not also but as rules for you, Takoda, Arthur, and Patrick in the future, or hopefully the short future, as long as you're still here, you will, in your free time, spend all of it with Theodore, making sure that you don't spend any of it on, let's call it, any bullshit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Theodore,
Fine.
the future and criminal records of these three gentlemen lie in your hands.
Don't worry at all. The last time I've got into someone having this much trouble, I saved these people from a lot of time in the prison. Well, they ended up on the electric chair, but I saved them a lot of time, I guess. So, you don't have to worry.
I look over to my lawyer.
Well,
Hell.
if there's nothing else you'd like to ask me personally, you can go back to your cells or into a private room with Theodore to have a
Yeah.
chat.
Could I just quickly ask my previous lawyer something?
Yeah, of course.
I would take my lawyer into a corner and whisper to him, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Just okay. To be honest, there was no way in hell for us to get you out of there without help. With Light to Peace are offering people like you a second chance. A chance of proving that they're innocent. You are. You're not doing anything wrong. He's not gonna fault you for doing the right thing. As long as you stay out of trouble, he's gonna keep you out of trouble. Not something like this wouldn't happen again then.
David knows exactly that this job brings a lot of trouble. That's why he sent me here.
Well, then prove to Theodore that the trouble is worth it. Or you can stay here in this prison. I heard that your inmate's kinda nice.
You got the point.
You gotta get out of here first.
You just tell David that he has to hold his end of the bargain.
He's trying. He wasn't expecting something like this to happen. Can't fault him for that. You shot 2 people. 2. Like, are you serious?
I would at this time talk with the other lawyer, whispering and whistling, and in the face of Theodore, you can see his smile slowly losing his points after finding stuff out. He gets to know from the other lawyer.
Okay.
Well, we can still save that somehow.
Hey, quick question. Theodore's an American, right?
Yep.
Gonna come up with a new insult. Alright.
Want to insult me? You want to stay in prison, I guess?
Samantha would say, well, it has been a real pleasure to talk with all of you during my unannounced night shift, but do you all mind leaving, please?
And go to the private room.
Thank you.
Like that, I think it's the best option for the moment.
Arthur
But I
and
will
Takoda,
break
your...
to Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur and Takoda, your lawyers are leaving. They just give you one last nod and say, just 1 or 2 more days. Then you're out.
Thank you.
Just prove to this guy that you're worth being outside. That you don't belong in here. Into a different one.
Okay.
That was Samantha's office. She's not gonna let you in there. Or
I would
keep
like
you in
to
there.
still talk a bit to Samantha about
Oh, okay.
the case and yeah, just to
Privately or...
nah, just behind the scenes or Theodore's using his time after
Okay.
he arrived.
Oh, you wanna text it to me? Or...
No, I'm just
Okay.
I would ask
Mhm.
the prisoners sooner or later about the case and what they have to tell me, so I can get the ass out.
Yeah. You gotta evaluate them. Make sure they're fit for society.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, do you guys talk privately about something?
Not really. Nothing really happened except after a little small talk with Mr. T and the silent assassination that almost got up there. Or not! We don't know.
I just watch theater in silence.
True.
Isn't it a bit odd that they wake up in the middle of the night? Last time I was in prison, they won't wake us up to say you may be getting out.
I'm also surprised. But I actually had no time really to asking something. But that's why I'm wanted to go in the private room. In the first place, to have more private time with Arthur, so he's not in the cell, and of course, asking Theodore about some stuff, what he knows, and what we getting into.
You just keep an eye open. So nothing unusual will happen.
I mean, we can't really stop it. And when Mr. T decides to be a silent killer, we can't really stop him either. We can't just pass him, but maybe Theodore have some ideas about that.
Oh.
But I don't think he has some ideas. He's just a smiling, professional who... don't wanna be judging about him, but he seems like he have a really bad personality hiding in his smiling face. Well, that's me. I meet a lot of rich people, and he seems like someone who wants to sell everything, and then you are with less than you were previously there. So you're losing everything. But he looks like he getting you rich, and then you're with zero there and on the street. And he's still convincing you that it was all right and everything is getting into the plan, so you're getting your plan and rich and stuff like that. But you don't.
The only lawyer I can get, so I'm not rich enough to have my personal lawyer, so I have to stick with him.
Yeah, you have no other choice. I mean, yeah, but both are kind of good. We are kind of not really the problem kid. The problem kid is right behind us, Mr. Arthur guy who shot 2 people.
Are the guards still around? So let's.
No, they like it's just the 4 of you.
Okay.
Oh, Theodore is here?
Yeah, he kind of maybe let you a bit of private time, but he's mostly there to never leave you guys alone.
Okay. So I'm asking Theodore, hey Theodore, so you know of the situation, what's up there? Any information you can give us?
Tim, that's you.
God damn it, it's in your name. it's happening again. Can you please repeat the question?
Theodore, what's up with you? Have you any information for us? What we maybe do know to get safe out of this prison?
Oh well, that's a good question. To be honest, I just read your informations on the cards, and I have no actual clue what kind of persons you guys are. So first of all, it's most important that you keep your mouth shut at this whole situation, because a murderer is always kind of a problem. Even if you're not the person who actually did that, you get involved with it. So, yeah, we kind of a problem. And your 2 friends, yeah, all that someone else to manage that problem. And this person is me. So, do I have an idea? Well, I have a plan. Somehow. Just have to figure out how to reach out to the other peoples, and yeah.
Do you know actually about some really good lawyers?
Oh, I knew about a few of them back in New York, but I don't think they can help you here.
No, not
And
for me, because I hear that even some prison mates have really good lawyers, and they are ones who really helping some really dangerous guys.
Yeah,
And then-
well, it comes to money at this point. Do you have the money so you can get the better help for that?
Do you know someone with who is called Mr. T? Or his
You're
full
the-
name?
You are aware of the
Jeffrey
prisoners. Theodore?
Yeah, I know that name.
Do you know why he is in here and stuff like that? Because he seems like a nice guy, but he has some history on his back. Just
Well, I
one.
don't know the history, so what is his problem at the point?
Well, the problem is not that he have a problem. The problem is more that I know the history. I was with Samantha, and she gave me kind of the information, but she kind of forget it in the same time. And he's a killer. He killed a lot of people outside of the prison, and some of his prison mates who are with him in a cell. But it seems he had such good lawyers that it's not really on the plan. It's like everybody just forgetting what he did, and currently he's the prison mate with Arthur, our problem child here. And
Shot at the
Like-
toilet.
like you,
What the-
like you said, maybe he is have not really much time left in the prison, and probably not on an electric chair. Probably his prison mate will make it shorter. When you know what I mean.
Yeah, I would start playing with my own thumbs and like, you know, time in prison when different than outside, and sometimes accidents happen. Some people want to see other people's dead, and so it happens that people die even in prison.
So you want to say that some people are getting paid for to kill some people in the prison because they're actually in prison and not getting killed outside?
You know, for some people it's important to get their own revenge. It's not that easy as you think. At the point someone gets arrested and sent to prison, the lawyer and the law says it's almost over for him because for murderer you don't come out. Not at all. And then, well, not as long as there's a proof that you didn't do it. But some families who lost someone loved don't accept only that that the person sent to prison is just a prisoner. They want to see this person dead as well. You can follow me?
I can follow you.
So sometimes it happens that people get paid for, well, you know,
Missions, yes. Accidents, okay.
accidents.
Are you viable to help Arthur out of this situation? Because I have the feeling this accident will happen.
I'm here for the reason to help you, not even only out of the prison. I'm here to, well, actually even get a look over you. So, my point at the discussion will be that I'm trying to convince and tell those people that you guys did what you did for a reason because you had to, as some sort of self-defense, and as a proof someone had or will have to follow you to, yeah, watch over for the next few weeks or months. And if a lawyer like I can get people like them to think that, it's getting very easy to get you out of the situation. For someone like Mr. T, I don't think at all that it is even with that idea possible because of the amount of deaths he already caused. If you get what I mean.
So to be short, you currently just helping us out to get out of the prison as fast as possible, but in the current situation that Arthur is his prison mate, you can't really help us.
I can try to get something in mind of the prisoner guards, which will cost not only a bit. I could send from a very friendly and humanoid organization with Light to Peace. It's there for everyone, but it's only an organization who will pay for the whole process, not for the safety in prison. For that, I have to reach into my own pockets. And with that, I would reach out my hand like I would want to collect money or something. You get that?
How deep are your pockets? My pockets aren't very deep.
The thing is, I don't
Yep.
like this guy. That's the first of all. The second thing is, do I want to pay as much money because I have the feeling this will hurt a lot to help Arthur? Because I've still the memory he shot one of our people.
Well, it's not like you currently have money on you, but Arthur and Takoda, you have some savings.
I have definitely some savings, definitely. But I would say Arthur can pay for them.
Wow, okay. Cheers.
Yeah,
You
he's
well, you
hey,
guys know that Theodore, to say it bluntly, has got you by your balls.
definitely. I mean, that's why he's here. He wouldn't be there when he not getting balls in his hands.
I'm an expert at that.
Yeah, obviously that's your job.
It's your guys' choice.
Yeah, well, Arthur, it's your choice. Pay the man some money and you get help, or you have some nice private time with Mr. T and playing the risky game. Just remember, we can't help you there.
Fine, how much?
Well, that depends on what kind of safety you want. Do you want a cell for your own? I can get that in mind for some prisoner guards. If you want to get rid of someone, it would take you a lot more than just a few hundreds, thousands of dollars.
It's not 100 first, that would be multi-millions a day.
No.
Kitty kazooz.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I'm gonna. I hate accepting cookies everywhere. Okay.
Money. You can get it for your own in your own hands, but there is also a possibility you get caught by the guards off guard because there are still some people in prison who think they can work against the system. Well, so I could give you something like a knife and a message for a person sitting in a corner on the breaking place outside near the basketball field, and you have to tell him 3 very organized words to convince him to do something, but it's on your own risk. It could be possible that you die yourself at that point.
How about the private cell? I think a private cell is enough. Oh, Mr. T is kind of a ghost silent assassin ninja and can still go through doors and prison cells and just teleports to your cell and kills you there. But then, oopsie doopsie.
The 2+ meter large silent assassin.
Well, for your safety as a soul cell, I can provide it for $1,050. I will get that in mind and trying to help you out up there.
Wait, how much?
$1,050.
That's about $15,500 today.
Do I have that money?
If you really reach deep into your pocket.
Like I said, it will hurt. How much gold money is your life worth?
on my main savings up for something else.
Probably for a
It's-
car.
All right.
It's always like, you are the type who would save for a car. I can imagine.
No.
No.
So, Arthur, listen, it's not like I want to take the money away from you just because I want to make myself a bit more rich than I already am. It's more that.
Oh
Well,
my
it's-
god.
It's also the stuff apart, but you have to think that something like this is very high risk also for me. And at that point, it's just about your own safety. If you don't want it, we can try to see us in a few days. If you survive the bomb. Wouldn't
Outside
it
the
be a
live or die.
shame if you die in a cell?
Wow. The thing is, I was honest. I was ready to not be right about you, but you proving me everything that I still don't like you.
And it's even worse.
It's even worse. Yeah, exactly. It's even
But s-
worse.
so
I like
I-
imagine.
So I won't feel bad when I kill Tim's second character.
Yeah, I definitely.
fuck off,
and
don't do
No,
that,
you're
I
aware
wouldn't
whatever
advise
happens
you
to
do that.
Theodore is probably gonna happen to you guys.
That's true. You have the safe spot now. I can't kill him.
He's basically your like
Getting
legal
out of prison
protector.
card.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
even kill me after getting out because when I am getting injured or something, well,
What
who
happens
would
to
have done
Theodore
that?
happens to you guys. You are aware of that.
I would like to, get back up from my chair and walk over to Arthur. You have to answer me. I need to know what I have to do. It's getting late, and I'm still wanting to get some sleep for tonight. It was a long ride here.
I don't say anything. I just stay now silent, thinking my
Fine.
part.
You'll get your money.
You could see how I open my bag, my briefcase, reaching out for the telephone and move 2 steps back.
Holy shit, how big is your briefcase?
It's just such a thick thing here.
The phones at that time were like
Hello?
about like
Yeah.
Takes like a fucking minivan.
It's a very expensive one. It's the iPhone 1.
Is it the brick with buttons drawn on it?
Banana phone.
There's a phone in the room for the sake of it.
There were mobile phones. Well, I just have to get a good
Yeah.
picture of it.
Fucking big ones. Yeah.
It just looks like the loaf of bread.
It's a like this one here. It's just
It's just
getting
a
all-
water bottle.
yeah, but from the side, get a point, holding it like this. Yeah, hello. Want to take a call?
Okay. So you can call whoever you like.
Yeah. It would not took a long time after I turn around back and say, okay, I think I got something for you. Took me some time. I have to leave now. Have to speak to some other peoples as well. Well, we see soon. Stay safe. And
Stay with
don't
this
do
room?
something stupid.
Can we stay in this room till you spoke to your friends?
No, I didn't say friends.
Yeah, this guy have no friends.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
You
I have
have
money,
no
I don't need
friends.
friends.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need friends. You sell them out, all of them.
Damn
And you had-
Yankee.
Some ended up on the electric chair. Would be a shame if you would as well.
Son of
Like
a,
I said,
Oh
I'm
no,
I'm
I
not-
don't say that. I don't
Theodore's
say
so
that.
fucking
I-
cool.
son of a bitch.
He's such a cool villain though. Like, why is he?
So I think I get okay to shoot him in the head after we're out of prison, right?
Well, you're just gonna get back into prison and never get out again. Then,
Yeah,
We could just say it was an accident.
no,
Yeah, sure,
not with
sure.
that
He
guy.
was he was hit by a car. Oops.
In the person.
A car
Yeah.
the size of a bullet in his head.
Well, yeah, I would go to the door, reach back, and would say, I think you can stay for a while. I will return soon. It's not that long of a time I would need.
better here than in our cells. I'm right, Arthur.
Yep.
And I would like to whisper,
Mhm.
if that is fine, Keeper.
Of course.
that's my phone. Now I see him. Good. Okay.
You could have like a big like setup in your briefcase and then just take out the handle thingy.
That would be nice.
Technically, we have to like slightly retcon because the first mobile phone was built in 1922. It's 2 years
Or-
ahead.
I
That's
don't
how much money
care.
it has.
There's like
It's from Germany.
people
that's like the
disappearing in this
Fernfunkmeldegerät
world.
rein. Can I have the Fernfunkmeldegerät 13?
Of course.
Oh my god.
Damn it, it's American and German.
But for your
Preise
thing,
Pro.
you need an power outlet to use your phone,
You're back.
Okay, good.
or a hamster.
Yeah,
Either
there's an
or.
answer. Both sounds good.
Both.
Okay, whisper.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's what you meant. Let's
Yeah.
go. Wait. Da-da-da-da. Hello there,
hello there, General Kenobi. Okay.
General Kenobi. How can I help?
With the call, I just would have called one of a higher prison. I would call the prison by itself, and trying to get one of the higher prison guards. Would like to, speak to him, and I would start moving towards his place where he's,
Stationed.
right now.
Okay. You can, in fact, arrive there without a problem.
I would knock 3 times at the door.
You're
open it
let
afterwards.
in. He knows that you're coming, so yeah.
I would close the door behind me after I stepped in and would say, good evening, or should I say good night, good sir.
What do you want?
Excuse me for the late night, but I just had a very interesting, conversation with some of your prisoners, and as it turned out, there is going to be a lot of money for some of you for just a few seconds of my time. Would be interested?
Listening couldn't hurt.
I would open the briefcase at the side pocket, not the main pocket where the foaming thing is inside. It's the side pocket, and reach out for a few $100.
That's a ton of money.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it's about a prisoner. His name is Mr. T. You know him?
Talking about Jeffrey T. Hudson, yeah.
Yeah, that's his name. Currently he's sitting with another Arthur Phelps in a room, and he's not feeling very safe in there. It would be a shame if Arthur would happen something until he got his, very important speech with all the other guys. So, what would it cost you to make it a single room for a few nights? maybe sending Mr. T to one of the solo rooms, or even the hole for, we say, 5 days for something very unlucky happening him on the playground outside.
Well, moving T is quite the bother, not gonna lie. But making the cell a private cell for Mr. Hudson would be possible. We could leave T in the cell alone. Remove Arthur from the danger. Make sure he's safe. If you know what I mean.
I get your point. Well, I guess we have a deal then. I would reach out with my hand.
He shakes it with a
And I would,
pretty mean smile.
yeah, I would give him just a very happy, faked happy smile, and yeah, reaching him the money immediately after it.
Okay, amazing. Great to meet you.
It was always a pleasure for me.
We can go back.
All right. I'm such an asshole.
Yeah, but it's amazing. It's fucking cool.
That's my cousin. Hi.
Hey, we're
That's
back.
English.
Alrighty, we back at it again.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's a fucking lawyer.
It's a fucking great lawyer after that, by the way.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I fucked it up.
You kill my characters and I kill your characters.
Now it's all coming together.
Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
Okay, you guys are in the room for a few minutes by yourself, I guess. Theodore, it's your point. It's your choice where, when, and how to get back. You guys can talk a bit privately now for the first time with Arthur alone, without Theodore there, and yeah, it's a one Illuminati dollar.
I've even got a $5.
I mean, nothing really to talk about privately.
Okay.
Nothing we can actually do. I can say them how I really dislike the Theodore guy, but it's not really happening. I'm keeping that. So,
Okay, so Theodore, when do you get back? Do you get back? Tim, that's you.
Yeah, fuck. Jesus. Next time, I'm sure. Next time it will work. Well, yeah, I would re-enter the room after that. After a few minutes, yeah, would be like
15,
quarter
20
or
minutes.
half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And step in. Good news, Arthur. You will have your privacy for a few days.
Boy.
I would say that with just a very bright smile. So, do you still have some questions?
on my part, not anymore.
When are we
What
going
do you
out?
mean with private cell?
You will find out soon. But privacy haven't failed anyone yet. Did it? I would say that with raising an eyebrow.
It's like wishing from a genie. You're thinking you get your wish, but most of the time it's more negative than
Wait
positive.
a minute, quick question. Which cell am I getting?
You?
Yeah.
So,
Cell number?
privacy.
2137.
Gosh fucking damn it, of course there's a 7.
Because it's 7 ink.
it would, like, the best thing would have been like, yeah, it's cell block 7, cell number 77. It's like, oh, fuck's sake.
On 7th Street, number 7.
Damn, you fucked me even more.
7th big state, biggest
With
state
every
in.
7 your debt will get more fucked up.
So when are we getting out?
Well, you could leave now, or you could stay a bit more. Like,
I mean, when are we getting out of prison?
oh, yeah. Well, the count is in a few days, so I guess it was about 3, if I get it right. Still have to read a bit more about you guys, so everything will turns out just great. I've got a question for you, Arthur. Those 2 people you shot, where do you hit them?
Head and leg.
Yeah, okay, I thought about that.
Oh no, it was
Well-
heart and leg.
So, 1 bullet to the heart, 1 to the leg. They both died?
One died.
Okay, that's not that bad.
The first shot was fired to prevent a suicide.
Okay, so you got a warning shot before you killed one?
It was more of a scenario. A guy who was under investigation by me was about to cut his throat with a knife, so I tried to disarm him with the gun.
Uh-huh. Yes, sure. I would say that while writing down something on a small notebook.
Mentally unstable.
Really unstable.
But actually, look up to you and look you directly in the eyes. You would see my very brown eyes looking at you. Arthur, are you insane?
No.
Brick movie as a background.
Question
But-
to you: are you an asshat?
I would watch your mouth if I would be at your position right now. I am actually the only chance you getting out of here. And if you want to annoy me, I can change your judgment very fast to something more awful than that what you have right now.
That's a tip. I know he's an asshole. We all know it. Just don't say it, because this guy, he only is there, being there, and is talking to us because he has our balls. So don't attack or
It's-
harass the guy with the balls from
it-
you
it-
hand.
He's mainly here because he gets a shit ton of money.
Yes, and he got a lot of shit money from you. And
Not yet.
not yet. But like I said, he have your balls in his hands too, and you don't shit on the guy who have the balls in your hand. So
And I have his cash in my hand.
well,
Well, not really.
the thing is, he doesn't really care about that. He's like, it's like
It's a bonus.
it's a bonus.
If you make it or not is not really his problem.
It's humiliating. It's you making his feeling good because you need him. You need him. That's a problem. The money is he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, well, not only give a
No,
shit.
not anymore, of course.
I mean, it's something very nice to have. Money is always good.
Be like Theodore.
Yeah, we like Theodore.
But Arthur, if I remember right, you were in a war, weren't you? Aren't you?
I guess just like a minor thing like that.
You fought at the front. Did you lose any friends of yours?
Oh, Theodore, have you been in a war before?
Can't remember. I get you
Yeah,
allowed to.
I don't have to think about it. It was a stupid question. Of course you haven't.
Oh,
Well, you know, it's always a war. Bring someone like you through it.
don't.
To be honest, I would rather have hard to deal with person than being rained down with bullets and grenades.
All right.
You're not winning it.
Have you heard of the Battle of Somme?
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah, not a fun place.
All right. So you lost someone you liked. I would note that. Good.
I also took a grenade to my leg.
Do you sometimes hear any voices or see stuff you better wish not to see?
I'm not schizophrenic, if you're asking now.
No, no, of course not. So, and how did you meet your friends here?
Just the train mystery stuff. There is some like corpses who disappeared. No, I don't say that.
Okay, I just wanted to say.
No, definitely not. I'm not giving you any information anymore.
Oh, come on.
No.
I met them through work and our interests aligned.
Not giving him more points to hit us.
All right. Good. That would be it so far. Would you do me a favor and give me your fingerprints? I would reach a pack of color and white paper.
Why?
Because it would make a lot easier for me to get you out of here.
I know you don't like him, but
Patrick will stand up.
oh, you need
Give him
our
his-
too.
Why do I have a feeling that he's like an absolute asshole and he just wants to like pin crime to us? Like, oh look, we found this on a mass serial murder. His fingerprint.
Trying to get you out of here, yes? I'm not getting paid if you don't get out of here.
Well, maybe he's paid by some other people who want to have us in prison.
Then I would not come here.
Yeah, the thing is, he wants to help us because he getting paid for that, and he looking good. He likes to help people because it makes him big. So we help him out to make it easier. I don't like him too, Arthur. Okay?
I'll give him my fingerprints.
I give him his fingerprints too.
The faster I work, the faster he's out of my hair.
Let's remember, he is a babysitter, and when we get to see some crazy stuff
Ah,
again, these
fuck,
two.
he's our probation officer.
Just remember it.
I love this so much. Is there inspiration in Call of Cthulhu? I don't think so.
No.
Nah, too bad.
Well, so I got the fingerprints of all of you, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Noted.
No. Good. So, I will head back to my hotel room. Will warm up myself a good coffee and we'll think about some ideas to talk to the judge so we can make it short. What you do is up to you. If you leave or stay here, I actually don't know what the guards are planning to do, so I'm going to tell the next person I see that you're still in here. I'm leaving. Have a good night.
Alright.
Stand up,
Yeah, you too.
reach out my hand to offer, and would shake it very, very strong if you would allow it.
Okay, I'll do the same.
Okay.
Oh God!
I'll make it extra tight.
Oh,
Are you rolling for strength?
Oh no! What children are we here?
Holy.
yeah, I don't think I have to roll with my.
No,
flurry
you don't
about
have to
that.
roll against it. You can just feel that he's. You can feel the war grasp
Yeah, I would.
at your palm.
I would show my teeth by grinning at him and nodding. Yeah.
I'll hold it as tight until he pulls away.
Have a good night in your privacy, Mr. Arthur. I would go over to Takoda and reach for his hand. But I would shake your hand normal.
Yeah, I would shake your hand normal too. Like I said, I never told you that I don't like you, so I'm still pretending to like you. I'm shaking your hands here.
Just like his parents.
Yeah.
Can I roll for psychology to see if there is some hidden thing in his eye who is really hating me that
I'd
much?
say that's Dakota's choice, if he can or cannot.
You definitely can. Sure. Probably, yeah.
Oh, that's a hard
Oh,
that's
holy
a-
fuck, you're good at
fucking
psychology.
God. I knew it.
You see the hatred in his eyes.
You okay?
Describe
Theodore?
your hatred.
Yeah.
What you see is such hatred you see every day. Just to be honest.
It's just
When my wife
as
don't give me
how
this
your
look.
mom looked at you.
Wait,
Nothing pretty.
wait,
The
you're
surprising,
married?
the surprising thing is, you only get the hatred most of the time when you did your work and some people feeling betrayed. You're kind of surprised that this guy hates you so much because you are just such a short time there.
Theodore, you know
You're feeling
you're successful.
pride probably.
Okay.
You know you
You did your work.
you got them. You got them. You
I
really
would
did.
go to Patrick and also reach for his hand.
Holy shit.
You will get a firm handshake.
Do you look decent, pissed or something?
What is this music? I'll change it.
Yeah, Patrick's only way out of here, so he just pretends.
Yeah.
Bye.
We will see you a lot of time. No. Yeah, then I would reach for the door, wink myself out while not looking back and close the door.
Perfect.
You can hear me walking down the hallway, leaving the room.
Okay.
Leaving
You
the
would
hallway.
tell the prison guards that. Yeah. Okay. They enter the room where you guys are, and they just say, "Well, you can go back to your cells or just wait like 2 more hours here if you like." That's when there's breakfast and then outside time soon. Today we open a bit earlier.
What do you say?
So much hate. Holy shit.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Oh, sure.
I'll be right back.
Why did you do that with the fingerprints?
Are you blaming us that we did what you wanted from us?
It was a test. He just wanted to see how far you guys would go.
Did Arthur do? Did he dip his sports on his print?
Like, I imagine us, like, the trial will come like, yeah, we have an alibi that you were not on the crime cell. Like, oh, thank God. Because we found your weapon on a gun that killed 20 children on the same day. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the point. I actually can do whatever I want now. That's not good. Why? Why did I decide to choose to play a fucking asshole?
Why are you a lawyer? You're fucking so good, man.
I should become a lawyer. Yeah, I'm interested how you will like your privacy in your private cell.
I was like, the isolation cell again, like, fuck.
Did you ever hear something about the hole?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck you. The sense. The blurred effect.
It was the cheapest way so I can spend more money for myself. Nah, that's a joke. You will find out what kind of...
How important is my kid to me? I could die in prison if I just, like, stab you.
Oh, that's so interesting. Oh no, the fingerprints and... Oh, hell no.
Ah, joke's on you, I have no fingerprints.
The other thing is, he actually kind of asked for offer, and yeah, reached out stuff just on the table that Takoda and Patrick decided to give the fingerprints to is kind of complicated.
Like, because I'm paying for everything. Arthur, you're free from prison because Takoda and Patrick committed a murder. I'm fine with that.
Shit. Why am I...
I'm fucked, aren't
I'm a good asshole.
I? Joke's on you. I have. Oh no, I don't have mine.
The thing is, yeah, you have your our fingerprints, but it doesn't make no. Giving us problems now wouldn't really benefit you.
Yeah, not now, but I actually can play with you now for reasons. I could
Why
do
do I
a
have?
lot of stuff.
Why do I have a feeling that Theodore's like the high priest of the cult?
I am the BBAG. Jesus. No, in 2 campaigns.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Wait a minute.
I hope not one of our campaigns, one of the 3. Technically, you're everyone in the one other campaign.
Yeah, and then one I'm even playing as the BBAG. Hello, Keeper.
That's why I kill your characters, because they're
Hi,
always
players.
evil.
So, have you let your hatred out? Are you ready to continue playing?
I think the group
With-
don't like
with-
me anymore.
Fuck.
Yeah, but now they
They
can't
don't-
do anything. Isn't
no,
it
they
great?
hate my character. No, they don't like me anymore.
Oh,
It's fine.
but they can't do anything. Isn't it great?
you are the character you play. So Tim, we hate you in real life now.
Oh.
I don't. I think it's amazing. I love the character.
Well, you're the keeper. He works for you.
No, he doesn't. He did that on himself.
And
He did it by himself. I didn't choose what he's doing or how he's doing it.
Like every word I decided for my own.
The
But
first
he
thing
describes everything he owns as brown, just like his last name, so he's definitely a third.
Yeah.
It's the
yeah.
third confirmed. Okay,
Well,
so
he's
do you
a
guys go
thing.
back to your cells, Arthur, or do you not?
I'm going to my private cell, which will probably be a very nice cell, which won't be like a dirty, small hole.
Wait,
thing
you say
where-
that? What do you say?
No. Going to my cell, I'm pissed off.
You go back to the cell with tea in it.
No, my private cell.
What do you say?
What do you
He
mean
was
by
an
this?
OG.
Do you want to go back to your cell? Or do you want to wait until it's yard time?
I'll wait.
Well, I'm going to back to my cell and laying down.
Well, I'm going
bed.
back.
Yeah, well, I go back. Fuck it.
Okay, Patrick.
Is there like a bin in this room?
Like a trash can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to check.
It's like a very boring room. It used to be probably like for meetings or people eating. It's just a bunch of tables and chairs, and the walls are pretty thin and flat, very boring. It looks like an office room, a room that you use as storage mostly. No one really uses it. Yeah. Patrick, what about you?
We will look at Arthur. You're very, you will be all right, buddy.
Yeah, sure. It's either sell with a guy who probably killed me or having to work with an asset together.
Okay, so Patrick will get out of the room, knock on the door as a goodbye, and will go back to cell with Takoda.
As you both leave the room and close the door, you just hear like a bin getting kicked across the room and
Okay.
a lot of swearing.
So
I think he's cool.
you guys, Patrick and Dakota, go back to your cells. You can see, actually, no, you can't. You just walk past Arthur's and T's cell. You don't see anyone in it. Like, the bunk bed would be higher up. You would have to climb to technically see him if he's laying there. And yeah, you just go into your cells. After a couple hours, like 2 to 3 hours, you get your food, as everyone does, and you, Arthur, get your food in your room, in this, like,
The meeting room.
yeah, in this storage meeting room. And they say, after you're done, it's yard time. You're not gonna be allowed in here anymore. That understood?
Oh,
Don't force us to drag you out of here. Just leave once you're done with the food.
Wait, so he paid only for the night?
Is that understood?
Yep.
Good. And they leave. You all eat, and Arthur, after you're done, what do you do?
quick question. Like while I'm eating, can I look around in the room if I could like find like some old stuff that were forgotten in this room, like something I could use as a weapon in emergencies?
Everything you find is either the trash can, chairs, tables, and mostly just
Are there like
boxes.
are there like some chairs that like are there? Is it like a table with like chairs around, or are there like stacks of chairs?
Both.
Did I break a leg of one of the chairs like at the back area so you can't see and like make a somewhat of a stake out of it?
You could. As I said, the walls are thin.
Shouldn't be too loud.
Depends on your performance.
I kicked the bin through through the entire room, so
Yeah, I never said no one noticed.
Don't stress your luck.
You can try.
what role would it be?
Oh, it wouldn't be a roll. You would take. I'll let you make a luck roll whether or not you cut yourself while doing it, because it's like just pure wood chairs, like those in small cheap classrooms, you know.
Yeah, so it probably won't be that hard to break, right?
Yeah,
So
you can break. Like you'll do it regardless, but just make a luck roll for the sake of it, of whether or not you take 1 damage.
Yeah, I just want to make it quiet, so like
Yeah,
it doesn't like hear like crack and then.
you can't roll to make it more or less quiet. It's gonna be a certain amount of loud anyway. You know that. You can take damage or not. It's basically your influence.
I'll try to make like more noise by like coughing very loud, like as if I would like
Okay.
went down the wrong windpipe.
Yeah. Roll
So
for
roll
luck.
luck?
Yep. Yeah, you don't take damage. You rip the seat off,
Mhm.
and as well as the legs and the back support, and the big steak that is left you break in two and have one piece that is too thick to put into any of your, like, you couldn't put it in a sleeve, you could put it in your pants or upper body clothing.
I'll put it in my pants.
Okay,
So
good.
if someone asks what's that in your pants, I'll just say, "Wow, pervert."
uh After you're done, the door opens. I would assume you put the pieces left of the chair like in one of the boxes, or just hide
Yeah,
it. So
I just want to like break off the leg so it's not like entirely like demolish a chair.
yeah, but the broken chair you put somewhere that's not that obvious, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then the door opens to the room. A prison guard looks at you, kind of
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
better. That's good. Take your uh tablet plate thingy
I'll go
tray.
outside.
Take your food tray.
Yeah, I'd go outside then.
Okay.
I would like to look out for tea.
Okay. You keep an eye open as you walk outside. Uh, Patrick, Takoda, you do the same. You just go out after you eat. As yard time is announced. On weekends, it's a bit earlier.
Oh, I'm not doing any crazy. I'm just doing that what I the other days did.
Okay. And on the yard, everything seems as usual. For a while, you can't see Arthur anywhere, but then he also shows up, kinda followed by two prison guards. They just seem to want to make sure. Uh, Wait. Uh, Also, sorry, wait. Yeah, he's followed by two guards to just make sure that he also goes to the yard. And Arthur, as you're there, you can see T. He's like with the group of big guys near the garden, just talking, looking around, mostly just standing there looking like a giant.
Okay, so it's not doing training.
Hmm?
So it's not doing any like sports.
No, he's just there. What are the rest of you doing?
Uh, I can go to like the gym. There's like a gym area in the yard, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd go to like the gym area and do like a few like workouts. Mostly waiting until like T starts working out.
Okay. Patrick, Dakota, what do you do?
Probably in the garden, just trying to get some time up because we can't really do something currently.
Alright.
Thinking about
Patrick will be near Takoda, but will sit on a bench, and I think he got 2 hours of sleep at night, so you just will chill.
thinking currently how I can get the balls from theater.
Arthur, roll for spot hidden. Uh, what is it? Just tell me.
Success.
A normal success. Okay. Patrick. Oh no. Arthur, you can see T as he looks around, sees you starting to approach you a bit fast. Patrick.
Is it an aggressive approaching?
He's pulling his sleeves up. And getting faster as he gets closer to you. Patrick, you can see people. Arthur, this is right as you like finish one of your exercises.
I have what I'm doing, like handles.
Okay.
I'll keep the handle in my hand.
All right. Patrick, you can see a group of inmates walking behind Arthur.
Ah,
Arthur, because you succeeded your role,
mm,
you can also see that not just T who's approaching you from the front, but also there's a group behind you. Takoda,
they have
Yes, can I see that?
you can see Theodore, who's also there, not like in the yard, but like outside with some of the prison guards, who's looking at Arthur and kind of shakes his head. Like, yeah. Arthur,
Mhm.
get ready to rumble.
Oh
Well,
boy, oh boy.
uh,
So I have a stake
before
and I have a dumbbell.
Arthur, before T reaches you,
Hmm.
you can see that the group behind you, one just kind of gets closer to you and, yeah, like bumps into you, like shoulder to shoulder. And he then looks at you and says, well, you gotta get what you paid for. And then he, like, pushes you. Arthur, what do you do? You can see T speeding up, like he's almost running at this point.
I'll take the full, but I'll still keep the dumbbell like ready. So if he like punches me, I could just use it as like to block.
Okay. He does.
Okay.
He takes a swing. You can block it, but he's not alone. His people surround you, and they start insulting you, saying stuff like, "Who do you think you are? Attacking our friend, starting up trouble, Arthur?" One kicks you. It hits the stake, so it doesn't really hurt much. What do you do? There's, let's say, 7 guys grouped up around you.
I have eight hit points. And I have no gun.
T is speeding up, but
Feeling.
at this point, it's first your choice and then 5 turns of combat of the other people. One pushed you, one
was
kicked you. There's 5 left.
Scream for the guards
Okay.
and will run towards
Okay.
the situation.
Short question: is this group David's group?
Nope.
Is David's group near? I mean, normally I'm hanging out with them.
This is all happening very fast.
Yeah.
T
not
is
sure,
the
yeah.
only one that's reacting currently, but maybe because he's the only one that saw it. That's why Arthur, your turn basically, then 5 people's turn.
Oh shit.
The guy who kicked me, I would like to take the dumbbell and hit him in his what's it called? The suplex.
Which
The area where if you hit really hard in it, you can't breathe.
are the solar plexus.
Solar plexus, that was it. Problem is, I'm shit in brawl, so that'll be fun. So what should I roll? Brawl or?
Yeah, just roll for brawl with penalty
Ooh.
die.
Damn it.
Well, there's 7 people around you. You get 2 penalty die.
I would use 10, 8 luck to make it a success.
You use 2 penalty die and
Oh, wait, 2 penalty die.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
74. Okay.
I'm not gonna use.
So you
40 die.
try to hit him with the dumbbell, but yeah, multiple people get in your way, and I'm not gonna roll because they achieved what their goal was, which is Patrick, and I mean I will roll because okay, 1. That's a critical success. Okay, that's enough. Basically, they take turns beating you up. You guys see that, Patrick and Takoda. Guards run in between, and yeah, rally. They like push the prisoners away and help you, Arthur. Arthur, you are at 1 hit point
Okay.
because
so
you
I've
are
got 10 damage.
stabilized by someone, by one of the guards, and they say, like, most of them are just like shouting at the prisoners, but the few that are carrying you away with, like, how do you call that, like a carry harpy thingy, like a carriage, but I know how to call it.
Luggage.
Carrying cradle.
Yeah, they carry you with a
Structure.
cradle.
Oh, stretchers. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just hear, we gotta get him to the emergency rooms. He's gonna have to stay there for a few days. Pascal, you're
That's your
muted,
private
or
room.
oh, you're not talking. Arthur, you wake up in your private rooms in
Yay!
the hospital section of the Gripsky prison.
What a deal.
What a deal.
Pay
your
like
life-
15k
pay your-
to get your ass beat.
Pay your life savings, almost get killed. But private hospital room.
Ah, don't worry. I've got everything under control.
And then Mr. T's like employer will pay someone off to let
Takoda?
him into the hospital
Patrick?
room. For,
Takoda, Patrick, you can see how T, who started running towards Arthur, after Arthur, how T started running, and then took a big swing at the person who pushed Arthur. And hit him across the face, and then started hitting a few others of the people that started beating Arthur.
now the plot twist, he was like sprinting towards me because he wanted to save me.
I think that's a plot twist.
Yeah, that was the whole plan. Fuck.
Fuck you, Theodore.
Okay. Arthur? You're not good. But you're alive. You're beat up, pretty crisp. And yeah. However, your stake that you had on you, the wooden stake, seems to be gone.
Yeah.
Like they took it away from you before the guards took you with them. Like the prisoners helped, so you wouldn't get in trouble.
Wow.
Can be glad I helped you and not killed you just for the money. And maybe you just paid him unnecessary money
It
because
was the cheapest way, yes.
That's the American way. Spend all your money to get to the hospital.
It was the cheapest way. You could give me more money for something better.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
You decided to not get the most recent payment, so
Wait a minute, I'm going to just use the big brain. Yeah, I fucking know it's fucking Theodore.
Of course, you know it's Theodore. You stay in this place for 1, then 2 days. Takoda and Patrick. And this time you can do what you want. Except for your free time, where you're with Theodore, where we will pick up now.
I'm smithing a plan to get the balls from theater.
On the same day after Arthur gets picked up, a few hours later, you all meet with Theodore, whether you like it or not. You do not get library time or cooking time or whatever it was that you liked to do, you get Theodore time.
yeah.
What do you do? What do you
Not
talk
liking it.
about?
I probably, since I was like being up quite heavy, I have crutches.
At the moment, you can't walk at all.
Oh, fuck.
Like for,
Yeah,
for
thanks
one
to
day
Theodore.
straight, you will be just knocked out. For now, when this conversation is happening between Takoda, Patrick, and Theodore, you're out. Fully.
Oh, okay, fully out. So
Yeah, for now, Arthur is sleeping. Hopefully not in a coma.
No.
Experience internal bleeding.
Okay,
I
Takoda
paid
and
them
Patrick,
some money to not do that.
Takoda and Patrick, you are brought into a room where Theodore is. Theodore, are you already there, or do you just?
Yeah, I was already sitting in a chair, legs crossed, and yeah, waiting, looking
Okay.
at my watch.
Patrick, Takoda, you enter.
Okay.
Brought there by guards.
any information about Arthur?
Yeah, he is
Alive.
alive. Indeed, he's sleeping right now, and he will come back to his self soon. I don't have to worry about him. That was definitely the best way to get him out of this situation.
Can I roll for intelligence to know if he was behind this or?
You
I mean,
probably
it's
know.
obvious.
You know it. You don't have to roll.
Was this your great fucking plan?
Adequate. Well, to be honest, I just thought, well, one of the guards might shoot the other people's before he get hurt more than that. But, well, they didn't get enough money for that, so they decided to not shoot. And the guards, yeah, they took the time to move in. It's all a matter of time. Would I say while I'm pointing at my new watch?
Oh my fucking god, I hate this situation. God. It will be a pleasure to finally
You're
be
lucky.
in your
You're
own game.
you're lucky. You're our only way out, and Patrick will sit in front of him.
Oh no, don't worry. This watch is not something I bought from the money I got from your friend. I mean, in case I didn't get the money yet.
Speaking about time, how long will it take to get out of here?
Well, tomorrow is your great day, and Don't worry. I got this.
I believe that.
Well, if not, we will never see again.
Oh, I will definitely.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. Just don't worry that you are not laying on my bed when you need.
Well, I don't know what you want to say with that. I'm just
Nothing.
helping you.
Yeah, of course.
How
Tell
strong
me.
are you?
I mean, when he's laying on my bed, he's dead. Because I'm
It's your
kinda...
bed.
No, it's my job.
Oh. So you are a doctor. Ah, right, I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So when you're kinda laying on my bed, I'm smiling because you're dead. Dead in that time.
would be a shame.
Would be a shame when something like that happened, but gladly you actually don't know it, so
Would be a shame.
would be a shame.
Well, tell me, Patrick. I didn't quite get the point because some stuff was still missing. Did you already find your child?
What do you know about that?
Something.
Sorry, I didn't get what you said.
Something.
What do you know about us?
Quite a bit. That's what you should know yet. And I know enough to make it a lot worse than it is right now.
Yeah, it doesn't really benefit you right now when we don't get out. So just just let us keep pretending to love each other and helping each other out, and we can play the mind games after that.
Wonderful. That sounds great.
Perfect.
You would have been a nice speaker if you didn't decide to waste your life on studying medicine.
Well, normally I like to help people out, but then I decided I'm probably better suited to be around corpses.
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't like
got a
people.
new watch?
And what is with
So-
my watch?
So you got a new watch?
Oh, indeed. It's a present from someone I've known very well.
I see it.
Childs. I would say that with a smile and would stand up. Well, it was nice to meet you. Thank you for your time, and we will see tomorrow. Don't mess something up.
Never.
Well, then, I would set myself a wonderful smile up again. Have a great time. And I think lunch is still waiting for you, if it wasn't too late already. Sorry for that. I
You
would
don't
leave the
worry.
room.
Yeah.
When he's gone, Patrick will say to Takoda, "What a fucking asshole."
Oh, you don't say.
You think?
uh, but just try to don't give him enough. I mean, with the fingerprints was maybe a bad call to give him that easily, but we should try to at least as long as he have our balls in his hands to play cool. Anything else after that when we're going out, we can smith a plan.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Just keep in reminder when we are out, we are still investigators, and it's really dangerous. And accidents happen.
Good plan.
All right, you guys go back to your day-to-day prison lives, meeting with Theodore on the next day. Theodore,
Yes.
It
That's
is-
a great day.
not quite time yet. You still haven't made enough evaluation, and Arthur can't walk well enough yet. So it takes another and another day. After 3 more days, a total of a week. A total of 7 days in the
Oh, no.
prison, you guys get out.
7 days.
Theodore, you know that they're free. You can pick up Takoda and Patrick, and you all three enter the hospital rooms. And you can see Arthur there. Arthur, you're missing on roll 20, by the way.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you are. I mean, I can't see you. Are you there?
Sick.
Oh, he-
Still open.
Now he is.
I just tapped out. Because I had to make a meme.
Alright, so you three can see Arthur. He's laying in bed. Not looking too great, but he's breathing.
That's enough.
And he has crutches next to his bed, bandages wrapped around him, and a really angry face. Especially when he sees you, Theodore.
Greetings. You ready to leave this place?
You motherfucker.
What was that? I think I didn't hear you right.
Oh,
I make a hand gesture which shows disapproval with one finger.
oh, he makes.
Very elegant.
Thumbs down.
I hope you're as good with shutting your mouth as you are with trying to get me annoyed of you.
I think he just wanted to show you his only not broken finger.
Better than that. No, 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 no.
Death is worse.
I might commit murder.
Samantha Kripke, the chief warden, also enters the room, and she just says, "Well, you three, judging on Theodore's judgment and evaluation of your recent actions and behaviors, and very thorough investigation on your pasts, you are innocent. For now. You will be let out of prison after the judges have decided, and your friend here has helped. But you will be under constant observation. But I'm sure you've gotten quite acquainted with Theodore, and know that even though sometimes he doesn't seem like the most professional, but he gets the job done.
I'm sure he is. Everybody needs to compensate something. So we're getting out! Yay!
Can you stand up alone, buddy? Patrick will ask Arthur.
Good enough. I'll get up and take my crutches.
Okay. It's not easy, but you are able to move.
At least that.
So
So-
we're free to go now, or
Do we? Are we?
Innocent.
Yeah, you are. You are being
well-
brought through the prison.
It was
Uh,
kind of strange and hard.
Quick question: did I heal by like some HP while I was?
Yeah. You were at 1. You regained 5 more. Not 5. Wait, you were there for. You regained 6 more.
Oh,
I-
sick.
Two-
in the
two
end, I
per
lost
day.
So in the end, I lost 1 HP.
Yeah.
I was missing 1 HP at the
Yeah,
beginning
you
of the
regain.
session, so
Yeah.
I mean,
You
one
had enough
HP
days of
was-
chilling.
is sometimes deciding death or not death, so ask.
Yep. Please do heal yourselves. If I forget to say it, just go by the
polite.
by the default rules of 1 day is 1 HP. 1 day in medical care is 2 HP.
Yeah, I was a bit worried because I was like, okay, now I'm stuck at 1 HP.
That would be kind of crazy.
I'm not that evil.
I break a random like chair leg
Yeah, like-
splinter. Ah!
You're not a new competitor to be evil.
Just you guys wait.
Like when we have a minute, Dan, you have to give me a rundown of what you talked about with him.
All right. On your way out, you can talk, and your lawyer, babysitter, can probably give you a little rundown.
Sure. Is everything fine when he says something? It's always like fairies talking to me. Come on,
Oh,
theater,
look.
give me shit.
Well, you know, it was quite hard, but after pretending on that Arthur is mentally ill, have some issues with PTSD, and is very not himself, I managed to get him out of that as a person who needs medical care. So he definitely needs someone like you, Theodore. That's me, Takoda.
Sure. Not noticed.
Well, and even for you, Patrick, I found a way out. It wasn't that hard for you because you were actually not that involved, but yeah, they pretended on sending you at least for 6 months straight to the next very unwelcome prison in the area. So lucky you can stay with Ben as some kind of a bodyguard, watching out for Arthur that he will never break insane again, and also he lost his license as being a policeman and holding a gun. Don't worry, that with the police is just the thing for now. Maybe you can get back to them somehow later, but your gun license is definitely gone.
So that's my only good weapon skill.
Yeah, well, Lucky us, we live in a free country, don't we? Oh, and also I should
America.
mention that you have to live with me a few months, just to check out that you go for the right path.
Oh, you will love it what we're doing. I can tell.
Few months with you.
Oh, and should I say, if something happens to me, there are some quite decent things that would happen to you and your friends and families. Wouldn't be a shame. Would
Yeah,
it?
the thing is, we both know that you like to live on, so I think you are probably you're making threats, but they're empty. So I'm not really feeling threatening.
Oh, are they?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, just play with us and you see what's coming for you.
So, where are we heading?
Back to the town, I would say.
Back to Denver's?
Yeah.
I just ordered us a taxi, so don't worry. Hope there's enough space for all 5 of us.
So we all have our stuff back. We,
Yes.
See, I think so.
do
Except
I
for
still have my handgun?
Yes.
you didn't shoot people. For now. Okay. What's our plan now?
I think we should go back to the one moment.
Denver's?
Davy Hobbs Asylum.
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to be there? What happens actually? That's a really good question.
Is so the last thing that happened there was the note, was the handwriting from your mother.
That's true. Just to be honest, I'm kind of off currently. Some hate bonus just giving me.
You guys
brain
are
problems.
currently in a taxi.
Okay.
You can hear the taxi driver saying, I don't have time for this, okay? You guys gotta hurry up.
Oh, we are there. We are in Denver.
No, like, you're, like, before the prison. When you're
Okay.
still deciding where exactly you wanna go,
you
how...
can just drive on to Denver and then we can decide where we exactly want to go.
Alright,
Just
It's
then
probably still a
then-
long ride.
You-
Denver's train station.
start driving.
Yeah, I just would get in the car.
Yeah, you're driving already, all of you.
Yeah,
Like
So
what is
you're on the front seat and we three in the back, or
I think so. I don't think
Okay.
Theodore would wanna sit next to any of you really closely.
Oh, oh.
is this a taxi with a separation between
Not really, no.
no.
Pretty normal taxi.
So Theodore, what exactly do you want? You have to want something.
Well, I'm getting paid for just going around, so wherever you go, I go.
Just to be sure, you know what we're doing, or what we did, or wanted to do in Denver. Talk.
Quite a bit.
So
So
do
you're-
you know what happened in the train?
What do you guys even want in Denver's? There's nothing there.
Say the taxi man?
Yep.
There's nothing there. You know that kind of 6 people died in the riot from the transport cooperation riot. I would say that is not nothing.
It's like a week ago.
Great, it's
Oh, okay.
something. Why would you go back there?
Well, we have something to do in there. Most of the time, normally from my family matters, so my mother is missing, so I want to meet her, of course, and find her.
Sure, you do you, I guess.
Well, there has been a lot of movement in Denver's lately.
I would reach for the radio and make it a bit louder so I don't have to talk to him.
The radio reacts completely frankly. It explodes in volume,
Wait,
gets
what?
way too loud, and then
That's fine. I
turns
would
down
not-
again and
Aw.
stabilizes.
I just imagine like you turn it on, it's just like splits.
Just a short question: how much do you know theater? So yeah, no, so meta talk right now. How much do you know from all the situation?
Oh, I know everything.
Everything. So you know everything from the train, what happened with the corpse, with Green Man. You
So
know,
the first time you see me will not be the last time.
So
Wait,
you've been
what?
following our movements.
wait. We saw you on the train.
Well,
You
I
are
think
you
not-
are
You
not
all lose one
me.
sanity.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
Meta talk. You all lose one sanity.
shit.
Ah, This
You can
time I have a
continue,
lot of this.
Oh.
No.
Just ignore it.
Why do you? Wait, no, it's kind of flashback.
This time I have a lot of sanity.
Damn, Dakota's sanity's shit.
Yeah, mine's shit.
Okay,
Okay.
you guys can continue.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
quite
afraid.
a bit.
No, I'm afraid. Theater.
Let's just talk.
You
when we
mentioned
arrive.
my son. What do you know about him? Is he alright?
Let's talk when we arrive. I don't like to, well, annoy the taxi driver a bit more. It is already hard enough to drive all the way from Danvers to the prison and back.
But you do manage. During the taxi ride, you kind of at some point decide that talking too much about stuff as personal as that with a complete stranger in the car might be stupid. And you arrive in Denver's. There, the taxi driver just looks to all of you, says the price, and holds out his hand. Who's paying?
Yes. I point at
Theodore.
I would reach him a big bundle of money. It's all $1, so it
Mhm.
looks more than it is.
Yeah, it's quite chaotic. But it's enough.
It's-
It's quite the chaos.
yeah, it's wonderful.
He takes it and says, "Well, enjoy your time, I guess."
We will.
Would leave the car without saying anything. This
Okay.
poor person don't deserve my time.
Is there a phone booth close by?
What?
Is there a phone booth close by?
Takoda,
Yes.
Arthur, Patrick. I would ask all of you to roll 1d100.
Also me.
No, not you.
Good.
1d100.
Theodore, not you.
Don't have to be afraid.
You get a gunshot into your head.
Right.
Arthur found a gun.
But that actually would be murder.
Okay, Arthur,
Worth it.
you can find the telephone box. Yeah,
Okay. I would like to use the telephone box.
you can do that. What do you do? What do you call?
I would like to whisper.
Ghostbusters. Okay, Arthur, let's go. Hello.
I would like to. Oh wait a minute. I'd like to call David Lloyd.
All right. He picks up. Hello, you got out, I heard.
Yep. Question: what do you know about Theodore Brown?
Not enough.
I would like to request backup to keep him under surveillance and a background check.
We will do that.
I have a feeling he might be part of the conspiracy.
Yeah. Those damn Germans.
And what do you mean German? He's American.
Theodore Braun?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we know more than you.
And I would also like to request that someone looks into the organization he's part of.
Would Light to Peace?
Yeah.
Did
If he's part of the whole stuff going around, then they might be one of the ringleaders.
Arthur, they're a huge charity organization. Looking into them would just cause trouble. If there's anything shady about him, that's probably not it.
Quick question. I don't know if it was mentioned in the last sessions, but wasn't one of the founders who disappeared for was it 20 years?
You mean one of the founder of Denver's?
Yeah, wasn't he part of the to?
He was not.
Okay.
He
then I
was.
have it wrong.
That was another thing. He was part of another organization or corporation.
Can I roll intelligence to remember that?
Wait, I can just show you.
Okay. Do we have a document?
The handout.
John
And then
Endicott, that was
John Endicott, exactly. Wait, did you know more about it actually, or did you not?
I think it was mentioned somewhere, during when we were it was last order.
Ah, he was part of All Free TM.
What group was that again?
He was part of he bought landmass from Native Americans for very cheap money, and then he created a company out of that with the name of Masconomet, the Indian chief, the Native American chief. Sorry, and then he turned that company into All Free TM, into the All Free trademark, which still persists to today. John Endicott is not connected, from what you know, to With Light to Hope. He's connected to All Free TM.
And then ignore the last part. Yeah, if something comes out about Theodore, then should probably check his bosses.
We'll keep an eye out.
Other than that, I require a weapon.
We'll make sure you get one.
And David, I hope you remember our deal that if something happens, you take care of my kid and my.
Arthur, I
Sister-in-law.
promise you, if anything happens, we got your back. Whatever you're following, it's not gonna be dropped.
If you don't hear anything from me for 3 days, then I would like you to move them.
We will. Watch out for yourself, Arthur.
All day. And I hang up.
Okay, let's go back to the others.
Yep.
I'm hello again.
Hello. So,
Sounds like a later talk.
Yeah, definitely.
We come
Later.
back to that.
wait. Okay, I'm just gonna check if everything's working. All right, Arthur, you're still in the phone box. You guys can see Arthur still just putting the phone back, hanging up.
I'm like talking with my back towards them.
Yeah.
Such a damn bad question. Wait a second.
Arthur, what do you do?
As soon as I'm finished, I leave the phone box.
Arthur? Phelps? Dean?
Mm-hmm.
As you open the door, you step on moist carpet. You look around and you see a monochromatic tone of yellow and buzzing fluorescent lights.
I'm in the fucking back rooms, no!
Arthur, you look behind you as the door closes and there's just a yellow wall.
Wait, that's actually the back rooms.
It's really the back rooms.
Arthur? Wait.
Holy shit!
Welcome.
Patrick, lucky you didn't
Time?
roll the lowest number.
Nothing. Something. Movement. Reaction. Chaos. Limbo. Arthur Phelps, Dean. Welcome to the limbo. Welcome to the backrooms. You guys, Takoda, Patrick, Theodore, can see as Arthur leaves, or you can see Arthur hanging up the phone, turning around, opening the door, and an empty phone box closing. Right before your eyes, in the bright daylight. Arthur?
Yeah.
Dean, please describe Arthur Phelps' last moments as you walk through the endless corridors of the backrooms. You all rolled a d100, and the person closest to the number of 7 was Arthur Phelps.
Fucking course it was
Oh my
Arthur.
God. Woohoo! And Patrick was afraid that he had such a bad number.
Yeah.
Oh no. All the work we done for you, Arthur.
Quick question, do I die?
In this
Something
campaign, yes.
I mean, I know that much from the back doors when you are in there.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're kind of fucked.
You think Tim is evil?
Shit.
It's a combination of.
Okay, that's the time lock now.
You had 7 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. That's a time lock. 7 episodes. On the next, after 7 episodes, it will shot again, and again, and again, and again.
But for now, we can talk about that later. Arthur, please, your last moments. What do you do?
Yes.
I think all of you know enough about this to describe a character's last moments.
Yeah, so as soon as like Arthur hears the lights and sees the yellow, versus confusion, he tries to like snap himself out of, like if he's asleep. Doesn't work. He would then walk around for a bit until like just try to find anything. And let's keep it vague. Yeah, Arthur would search like through the empty yellow hallways, with the only thing keeping him sane while he wanders is dependent with the picture of his wife and son.
Dean, thank you. Arthur, it was a pleasure. And this was episode 7 of 7 Inc. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping.
Thanks for keeping this.
Let's
I
do a
would like to
feedback.
say thanks for keeping you alive, but yeah, that's not quite right.
Fucking lawyer.
Wrong keeper.
Oh,
Wrong campaign. Does anyone want to start? Dean.
oh.
So Alpha's dead. Maybe.
Dang! I should have sent you on the electric chair.
Yeah. So now I regret giving Theodore like all my money.
I'm glad
That's
I
not-
didn't pay it.
That son of a bitch. Hope it's next. Yeah. Sad Arthur can't see his son again.
Yeah.
At least he can make sure that David has to follow his deal.
Yeah.
And even dead, I will make fucking Theodore's life a living hell.
Maybe you can see Dohin down there.
Not in the back rooms. When did I tell you? Did I end in the back rooms? And I'm like, not in this campaign. That was like episode 23 of Laniotas.
like the worst thing was like while I was in the hospital and I was listening to Takoda, Patrick, and Theodore talking. Like as soon as Theodore said it was like all about time, I was like, it's like one of the words. His part of it. And then we were talking to like the taxi driver who also used a few words. It's like chaos. I was like, fucking one of them. I was like, I have to make sure these are the words. So I went onto the VODs, listened to every single first word. I was like, fuck, they're all part of it. Made my call because I knew something maybe happened soon, and then fucking I land in the back rooms.
Yeah.
It's Theodore's fault. It's Theodore's fault.
Yeah, it is.
Damn you.
No problem. It was me a pleasure to make the last minutes on Earth to your fucking nightmare.
Last days. It was days.
Oh yeah. Last
But-
days, your fucking nightmare.
Dean,
Wait, Dan,
great
I'm in
whisper
the-
at the end. Very perfect.
Yes. No,
All is
not
my fault that you call David.
Yeah, come on, I'll give it Tim. New character.
Your character knew me, I guess.
You asshole.
Well. It's been a time. It's been a while. It's been some weeks that we haven't played together. But I'm very happy the group accepted me with my new characters so good.
Yeah, definitely.
So much love.
That we all became so good friends so fast. I actually don't like me.
How do you
I actually
know
hate
that?
myself.
You can tell.
That's relatable.
Yeah, no. It was actually my idea to kill Arthur someday.
Hey, what?
No, don't worry. That
That's
was
my
a joke.
job.
But I had such great plans, and now he's gone. Kinda miss him. Anyways, it was a very nice session, and thank you for keeping. Thank you for playing. I missed you all. Just want to say that. Almost all. Isn't it right, Dean? Yeah. You should feel guilty.
No, I don't feel guilty. I regret nothing.
Alright. Then I do the same, and I would. Yeah. Thank you for keeping. Thank you for playing. And well, let's go over to Takoda.
Yeah. Well, kinda. It felt really short what really happened, but time and time again, I'm feeling getting pointed at the wall and not feeling like I have the control. Just. It's hard to play currently. Because we're getting so much. We get so much shot at us that. I really hope that next session gets a little bit more positive out of that.
Oh
We kinda
no.
get off prison. We worked like 2 sessions, I think. No, 1 session, 2 sessions, 2 sessions included with that one
Yep.
to help Arthur to keep him alive from Mr. T. Maybe, probably was still not really threatening, but still we tried to help Arthur. That's he plays in the ends in the back rooms and is out of the game. This feels really sad. But hey, we have Theater now. That's a nice companion. I'm really happy to play the next session. I'm seeing forward to that. Thanks for keeping again.
Thanks for playing.
Always surprised that every session I'm coming in, not really knowing what's will happen, and then I'm getting surprised again. I'm really happy to be there.
Thank you.
Yes. Also, when the surprises are most of the time negative.
Oh yeah. You should play my D&D games.
Yeah,
They're better as well there then, but it's
I
a different
mean,
flavor.
yeah, of course, it's always different, and Cthulhu flavor is not the flavor you like.
When something bad happens in D&D, it's Nathaniel's fault.
Now it's my fault.
That was all me. You were just mean. I kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of not dead. Maybe we can call out for Arthur in the later scenarios, or maybe probably the mad, crazy Arthur who is back in the back doors.
You all land in the back rooms and just Arthur just took the entire back rooms over.
No. Not again.
That's the lawyer. Fuck him up.
The end, you're just sitting insanely in the corner. That's the lawyer. Get him, Britain, and nothing is there because
I throw a bottle of almond water.
I would like to dodge. Shit.
Okay.
Well, I can give it to Patrick.
Yep.
Basti, what do you want to say?
Yeah, I think it was already said everything. It was a great session. From the first moment, I thought we in danger, and yeah, the whole session there was the same danger level. And at the end, with the please roll a d100, I know, oops, something is gonna happen. Yeah, great. It was a great description for the back doors. Back rooms. Sorry. I was surprised. Dean got it so fast that he is in the back rooms. Yeah, I'm looking forward for Dean's next character. I hope he's not as much of an asshole.
Wow!
Tim's new
It's Theodore.
character. Yeah,
This would be
So,
an accomplishment.
thanks
to
for
be mo-
keeping,
Thank you all for
and
playing.
it's your stage.
Been holding this stupid place in for months now, but finally, it's all come together. I've been warning you about episode 7 from episode 1, from before the campaign actually, and now you know that the time's ticking. Always. I understand that it seems like you're running against walls, but you're not. You're just gonna. You have to find out what the walls are before you can understand how to deal with stuff. You're learning about the world and its past and everything. Before you can
I'm-
piece an answer together or find out what an answer could be, it's gonna take a while. Hopefully, not too long.
Episode 2.
I'm sorry that it hit Arthur after all the work that you guys put in. But at the end of the day, you saw it
Not
too.
me.
It was
My
not.
rolls are too good.
It was no choice.
It should have
It
been
hit
me.
Arthur.
It would have
Bad
been
luck.
It would have been so funny if Tim had to run and would have lost.
Yeah, I couldn't have done that because you'd all just get back to prison and never get out again. Plus, it's Theodore's first round, so yeah.
Imagine. Oh, oopsie doopsie by theater. Oh, I don't know.
Oh dang!
Oh, dang.
I'm not
That
sure
would be
about.
quite a mess.
I'm not sure about using the back rooms. It's probably some copyright thing, but I don't really care.
No, it's free to use.
Ah,
I
cool.
think so too. It's like SCP.
Yep. Most wikis are like backrooms and SCP are all fair use.
So
I'm
yeah.
still
Dang,
surprised
can I
there's
play
no
an FPS?
a series or movie from SCP.
A backrooms tabletop session would be one of like the most boring things ever because 90% of the time it's just walking through empty hallways.
That's why you lose your character. In
Hello,
this.
solo session.
But yeah. I was wondering when you'd find out. Dean found out after he stepped on wet carpet. Mm,
I was like, wet cover sounds like the backrooms. And it was like yellow walls and humming. I was like, fuck, it is the backrooms.
and what you
Yeah,
were counting or keeping track of the words being dropped. You were right. Since the car ride, since the taxi ride, all the words have been said or happened or mentioned up until Limbo. And this is Limbo. It's been there since session 1.
The thing is, I mean, I didn't know that it's actually the backdoor spot. I knew that something will happen this episode, but I didn't thought it would be that crucial that we really losing one character.
I know. That's the point. You couldn't expect this because it doesn't make sense, really. Unless you really know what's the end result,
Yep.
then everything probably makes sense.
Makes sense, of course, but
Always expect the unexpected. Theodore draws a gun and shoots himself.
just
Perfect.
to make
I don't
us
have a
suffer.
gun. That's the problem.
We can't end episode 7 on a happy end. You can't do that.
Oh, oh come on!
No, I also respect to all of you as characters, as investigators, players. You did great on roleplay. Theodore, Tim, this was amazing. I threw you into cold water and you drank the whole ocean, basically. You really
Yeah,
knocked it out
that's
of the
why I'm
park.
scared.
It was amazing. Um, I'm excited to see where you guys go from now on. You have many clues. You have many more to find out. And even though it seems like you can't win, you can. You are really going into the direction.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. Can I leave the others behind?
No, you need a cool car to do that.
Okay. That's good.
Question.
Hmm.
You all looked very... What the fuck? It's actually the back rooms. What did you think about that?
I will start about that because it was me who fell in. So I actually think the backroom's very interesting. I've read a lot of things about it because I'm kind of a nerd, a jerk as well. But that's not the point right now.
No, you
It's very interesting, and I'm very interested in how you gonna use it in the future, or if you're gonna use it in the future.
Then
Because
yeah.
that's it. That's
I'm really exciting how this all gonna be changed up because the backdoors are kind of his own part, but it's kind of close to us. So why we are getting into backdoors? Why we getting chosen? It's like because we investigating them, or is somebody really watching us? That's my question currently. I mean, it's all chained up to us. Nobody else getting into backdoors. Or we don't know. We can't really know it, but I mean, we actually don't know about the backdoors. We just saw Arthur vanishing. That's a
Would be
another
really
problem.
interesting in the next session because
we all did see it.
You
didn't
you
we?
saw him disappear before your eyes. He was there, then he was gone, without a single trace of him. You all saw the same thing. There's no denying that.
The thing is, I'm really happy to see the reaction from Mr. Theodore guy, because you are normally the guy I would expecting. You are not the guy who likes to be into risk. I mean, this is not controllable. You can't control it. You can't pay anybody. You're getting chosen and you're in the backdoors and then you're getting mad. You're lost forever.
Maybe I can buy the monsters.
Who said there's
I mean,
monsters?
Arthur is inside. There is at least one monster.
point.
That is called a psychopath.
I
But
don't.
it's Arthur without a gun.
I don't fear the backrooms. The backrooms fear me.
You know, have you heard of the new guy? What new guy? This Arthur? Well, what's about him? I heard his speaker. Yeah, he also speaks Nathaniel. Oh shit. Throw him out!
On that note, I would end 7 Inc. 7 episode. Thank you all for playing. I thank everyone for watching, and hopefully we can play again in episode 8. Just sounds boring, you know?
Boring.
8,
Don't
wow.
even know.
We can change our name into 8 Inc. So it sounds great again.
Nah, it's
No,
7.
7 sounds cool.
Now
Yeah.
she says it would be boring, but next
Actually,
session
7
two
is
of
kind of
us
my
will
lucky
die.
number.
Video is not available. What?
Well, unless Dean makes a character who has 2 revolvers, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Let's go. Brrrt.
Double kill.
Machine guns.
So yeah, Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you
Have a
all
wonderful night. Thank you
soon.
for keeping.
Good night.
Limbo.